You just reminded me that I took a screenshot of a review that is the reason I picked the hotel I picked in Charleston.
Oh, go on.
If you'd like to read it,
I'd love to.
it is a 1-star review
Oh,
of the Charleston Place, which is the most expensive hotel in the whole fucking place. From Amber Rhodes.
this hotel.
6 months ago.
Okay, 1 star. Hotel's beautiful. I stayed for several days, had a wonderful experience, except for one thing. The majority of the service was impeccable. I was very impressed with the hospitality and the niceties of the staff. Good language. One morning, I came downstairs to grab a coffee, and I accidentally bumped into a security guard. Parenthetically, I later found out her name was Nell, if I'm not mistaken. I immediately apologized, said, "Excuse me, that was my bad. I'm sorry." Nell responded with, "You should be." I replied with, "Excuse me?" And she said, "You should be sorry. You need to watch where you're going." She said all this with an incredibly rude undertone and attitude. I simply walked away politely. Later that day, I needed to ask someone in the lobby for directions. Everyone was busy except this one security guard that I'd previously had a run-in with with earlier that day. I walked up kindly and said, "Excuse me, could you point me in the direction of the aquarium?" She responded with, "You could have Googled that, but it's that way," and pointed. Wow, you want to meet her
Yes,
so badly.
I'm going to be looking for Nell when I get there.
I asked her if it was a long walk, and she said, "For you, it might be if you bump into people." This, what? It might be if you bump into people on the way, so perhaps you should Uber. What? I was baffled. I was incredibly angry and uttered, "I'm sorry for bumping into you this morning, but there's no need to be a bitch about it. We're both adults here." This hotel in Charleston itself is incredible, but this high and mighty rude security guard, Nell. By the way, if you recall at the beginning, she said, "I believe her name is Nell." Now she's fairly certain. And I bet it's a fat black woman, and this is before your time.
To be.
It's before your time. She's thinking of Nell Carter from Give Me a Break. You might you don't remember, do you, Steve?
No.
Garrett, Google Nell Carter. Show Steve. And by the way, pretty sure she co-starred with Gary Coleman I'll give you a hint. I got that text for days after that. I'll give you a hint, Gino. Hold on. This hotel in Charleston itself is incredible, but its high and mighty rude security guard now definitely put a damper on my stay. And I will be staying elsewhere next time to save her and I the trouble of me, God forbid, accidentally. Are you bumping into her? How does this not have a response? How does this not have a response like, "Are you kidding me?"
I don't know, but I just love
That is the most hysterical.
the highlights she put for the hotel. Luxury and romantic. It's very romantic to bump into a security guard and
She
have him
goes-
say, "You should watch where you're going."
No, the best part is if you bump into everybody on the way, you should Uber.
Yeah, what did she say?
I asked her if it was
She
a long
said,
walk.
"For
and-
you, it might be if you bump into people on the way, so perhaps you should."
It's even funnier when you say it.
Oh my God, I was crying.
God.
And yes, this 100% is who I'm picturing the security
There you
guard
go.
to
There
be.
you go.
You're
That's-
right.
And that's a good picture of her. Like I've seen her with more weight. She's not still alive, is she, Nell Carter?
No.
I think she had a guest spot on. I think it was.
You should be sorry. You need to watch where you're going.